So the X30 juniors head out for their first of 2 superheats, and this will help to set the grid for the final. So Aaron Garcia on the front row of the grid alongside Clement Outram, Thibaut Ramakers on the second row from Noah Montero, Macaulay Bishop and Hugo Marti from Raoul Thanthaden and Andrea Dupé, George Nassar and Tiziano Cugnini from Dylan Visser and Jules Caranta, then Vic Stevens and Mark Granada, Morgan Moore and Ben Smith, Rince Savos and Maurel Martinez, and then we have Hugo Latorre and Rafael Deveny from Alexis Constant, Francisco Maceda, Adam El Osta, Alex Caralto and Joey Brown. Now we had a spin on the formation lap there. I think it was Hugo Latorre. They will come off the turn together, off the final corner, and now down the straight. This is going to be a very exciting battle as they come off the corner. Are we going to see a good start? They will hope for a good one on the far side. It looks like an even better start than the inside line. Here we go. Hustling to the first corner. Everybody trying to find their way through. They're going to find no grip at all through turn 1 on the slicks. Couple of drivers running wide. Garcia lost out to the lead. Drivers struggling down to the braking zone. Bishop's made a terrific start. He's up to 3rd place. We've got KARTs off in the background. That is one of the EGP cards. That's Dylan Visser, and off the road with him has gone one of his close opponents there. So Visser's gone, and so too has Jules Caranta. Caranta's recovered. Ben Smith and Rince Savos were also involved in that one. Look at Bishop. He's going to make his bid on Garcia already on the inside line. He tries to squeeze Garcia, and he has to hang back. So Clement Outram hits the front. Garcia is second. Bishop is in a brilliant 3rd place as Garcia has a look to try and get past Outram, and they are struggling. It's not quite bone dry yet, so it looks like it's fast enough for slicks, but Garcia is going to make his bid on the inside of Outram. They go out wide. Bishop's going to get them both. Outram back in a second, and Macaulay Bishop hits the front after 1 lap. What a race battle this is going to be. Thibaut Ramak is in 4th, Montero in 5th. Through the second corner, and Bishop has the legs on Outram for the moment. Here comes Ramakers making his bid on the inside of Garcia. Thank you very much. He goes through. And so Thibaut Ramakers into 3rd position. Garcia trying to gesture to Noah Montero. Come on, work with me. Let's get back on terms with these 3. But how reluctant is Noah Montero going to be to work with a driver who's tumbling down from the lead to 4th? He's probably going to make his bid on the next hairpin. Here he goes. Montero thinks about it. Garcia protects the line. So Bishop has got the fast-moving Clement Outram right in behind him now. Outram has been ultra quick around this circuit all weekend long, and he won 2 of the heats yesterday out of 3. Macaulay Bishop didn't get a chance to win any of them, and that was because he was having to fight his way back. But how about this for a fight-back story from Macaulay Bishop? If he can win this heat, he is going to start from 5th position at the provisional rankings. They'll probably struggle to hold on to the top 5 once the other heat comes through. But this is definitely going to give Macaulay Bishop a great chance and a great confidence boost heading into the final later. So Macaulay Bishop leads in front of Clement Outram, and there goes Garcia back on the inside of Ramakers for 3rd position. So Garcia gets into 3rd place. Here comes Outram on the inside of Bishop to take the lead. Outram gets there. So Clement Outram is now your race leader once again in junior in the first superheat. Bishop is trying not to lose ground to Garcia, but Garcia's going to go for the move. Bishop holds it round the outside. Garcia is not going to get through at turn 7. Up to 8. Up towards 9. This is going to get tricky for Bishop to hold on to here. And a bit of a slide from Garcia. This is going to put him under the pressure of Thibaut Ramakers. Ramakers, the Belgian, really wants to put on pressure now as well. France, Britain, Spain, Belgium, and then Portugal. 5 different nations in the top 5 places. The Spanish charge. Aaron Garcia is going to go with Bishop. They're going to both storm past Clement Outram. Into the hairpin. Outram tries to hold it round the outside from Garcia, and he's done it. So Bishop in the lead. Outram still second. Bishop's parking it. Lap 4. He is holding the apex. Outram's going to try and squeeze him. Bishop will cut across. Here comes Garcia on the other side. Garcia retakes the lead. Ramakers in a second. Outram in a 3rd. Bishop too defensive, too early. And that drops him to 4th position. And now comes Noah Montero trying to get into the action. This is excellent for Aaron Garcia as he now takes the lead once more. Utran is in third behind his teammate, Tibor Ramakers. Tibor Ramakers has made a great impression on this race, just gradually working his way forward. Second position for the Belgian. He's really riding the crest of the confidence. After yesterday, Bishop storms in on Utran. And now Montero trying to get on the inside. No, you don't, says Clement Utran. Frustrated enough that he let Macaulay Bishop go. Now he's got to try and hang on to this all the way through. Bishop trying to defend from Utran. Holds to cover. Through turn 2, Bishop does not want Clement Utran to have a whisker of this. On the inside goes Utran. Takes third position. Bishop's still got a long battle here. 5th place. Noah Montero still keeping them in check. Jules Caranta pops up with the fastest lap, the Frenchman. But it's Aaron Garcia who leads the race at the moment. 2nd place for Ramakers. Here comes Utran on the inside to get into 2nd. And Bishop's going to create the gap as well. He's there. So Utran 2nd. Oh, and Montero's going to pop up in 4th place. Great reactions from the Portuguese, but he can't get there on the exit. He can't shut the door back, so Ramakers gets back in front. A great commitment from Montero to try and make the move. Bishop is going to try and line up Clement Utran once again, but they've got to do some work here to catch up to Aaron Garcia. Lap 5 completed, 6 laps remaining. Bishop's going to go with Clement Utran. Now that he's been overtaken by him, he's got to play the game. Oh, Bishop nearly off the road at full speed through turn 1. He held on to that one. That could have been very scary. So Bishop keeps on the toe of Clement Utran. Utran has the fastest lap of the race as they try and eat into the advantage of Aaron Garcia, who is looking good to hold on to pole position for the superheat later, for the final, sorry. We're in the superheat. So Clement Utran closing in on Aaron Garcia. The gap is down to less than half a second. Garcia of MDC Racing for Spain in his home country. The first round of IAME Euro 2022 is going beautifully here in front of Clement Utran. Oh, and off the road, that is, I'm afraid, Vic Stevens. Vic Stevens just soars off the road there and he's absolutely livid. Bangs the steering wheel in frustration. And now he's got to hope that the kart will still point in the right direction. Onto the home straight. Garcia has got Utran right underneath him. Into turn 1, I think Utran was trying to make the bid for the lead there. Garcia's going to hold him through turn 2. Out through the left flick. Bishop's trying to get close to them as well, and he's already eaten the advantage up. Utran with another new fastest lap, a 106.1. Fastest of all in the second split, though, is Noah Montero, so he's not far away from the back bumper of Tibor Ramakers. This could still go any one of the 5 drivers' way. Bishop in third, closing up on Utran. Utran closing up on Garcia. Stalemate in the braking zone. They're all pretty even in terms of mechanical grip. But Garcia, Utran and Bishop, 3 drivers, 3 nations, Spain, France and Great Britain, all battling away for the victory in the superheat, the first group in X30 Junior. A little bit of a resistance there from Garcia. Utran thought he might have had the opportunity. It didn't come his way in the end. So Bishop is still on the charge. And he's going to get the slipstream here. So is Utran. Bishop's not going to wait around. Into second place. And he's still got the toe for Garcia. He's going to get them both. Macaulay Bishop hits the front. Superstar. Macaulay Bishop fighting through. Cuts across Garcia on the exit at turn 4. And now he's going to hold his line. Garcia is trying to go for it, but now Utran's going to back up alongside him. Garcia runs the long way round. Neither driver's backing down. Garcia gets second. Amazing. Now Utran's going to come back in on the inside. Ramakers might go with him. Garcia's getting frustrated with Utran. Come on, get on with it. Now Montero's into 4th, and Bishop is on his own. This is heartbreaking for Utran, but it's joy for Bishop as there goes Ramakers through on Montero. This is frustration for Clement Utran and Aaron Garcia. They've just let Macaulay Bishop go. So with Macaulay Bishop on the home straight, He's got about 0.8 of a second. So now Utran and Garcia need to settle their differences again and close up on Bishop. They need to spend this lap gaining that 0.8 of a second. Stop racing each other. Just go nose to bumper and continue to eat up that gap on Bishop again. Bishop knows that he's going to be vulnerable. They've already gained 0.4 of it back. So Garcia will not make the overtaking move on this lap to Utran. They're going to wait to the home straight and then they'll start racing for him again. Nobody's got a decent advantage in this field. This is what we love about IAME X30. Once you hit the front, you are just waiting for the guy behind to eat up the road. And Bishop may have the lead, but it's not going to be easy to hold on to. He's had to work incredibly hard to get into the lead, but now he's going to have to work even harder to sustain it. Utran has dropped Garcia. And Garcia is going to catch them both on the slipstream on the home straight. Here we go, 2 to go. This is when the first superheat for X30 Junior really gets tight. Into turn 1. Utran in behind Macaulay Bishop. Bishop defends, moves once, moves twice. Bishop goes long, and that's enough to hold it for now. But what about turn 4? Garcia's going to go the long way round. Utran goes alongside Bishop, cuts back for the switch. Utran gets the lead. Bishop on the curbs. Garcia gets through as well. Bishop frustrated. How did I make that mistake? Utran and Garcia mug him through turn 4. And now they're going to go down towards turn 7. Bishop's got to be patient. He's got to catch up to them again on the slipstream. It's not done and dusted yet. Far from it. A lap and a half to go. And this is going to be Garcia versus Utran. This is for pole position in the superheat. If Utran beats Garcia, then it's suddenly going to be Utran in pole position for the final. That's what matters now. So this is going to be very close indeed. Utran is suddenly going to be on 8 points. Garcia is going to be on 7, I think. So this is really important. Utran not only needs to beat Garcia, but he needs to back him into Bishop. He wants Bishop to split them. Here they go. This is going to be tight for Utran. He's got to defend. He's got to back Garcia up, but Garcia's gone through. Garcia's taken the lead. Bishop now gets in on Utran. In a second goes Bishop. Aaron Garcia is on the run to the victory, but Bishop gestures to Utran. We could still get him. Don't give up yet. They've really got to be brave now. They've got 0.4 of a second to make up, but what is Bishop going to do? Can he catch Garcia before the end? He's running out of corners, and he knows it. He knows that Utran's going to go rogue any moment now. This is for Utran's chances to get into pole position. He goes for it. Bishop's going to hold him. I'm fairly sure there's not a lot they can do now. Bishop is in protection mode. Defends. Garcia's already gone. What a move from Garcia. He gave it everything, and he comes through to win the superheat. Aaron Garcia in fine style. The home sensation, Aaron Garcia, continues his run, and he bags pole position for the final with another great victory. His second of the weekend, and it couldn't be better timed in the superheat as well. Aaron Garcia for MDC Racing, victorious in the superheat. Macaulay Bishop in second, and Clement Utran in third. And if that's a taste of what we can expect from the final, bring it on. What an astonishing race. Aaron Garcia sustaining and soaking up all the pressure. Fell down as far as 4th at one point, I do believe, and still managed to fight his way back into the victory. Terrific work. Excellent job. So an amazing performance from Aaron Garcia as he comes into the pits. His second win of the weekend after his heat victory yesterday. Now he wins the superheat, and it couldn't be better time. He bags pole position for the final. Macaulay Bishop is second in front of Clement Utran, and then it's Thibaut Ramakers from Noah Montero. Tiziano Kuznini is sixth, a great drive from him in front of Jules Caranta and Raoul Thantharan. Then George Nazar and Marc Granada. Hugo Marti is ahead of Hugo Latore from Morgan Moore and Alexis Constant. Dylan Visser recovers to 15th after his lap 1 excursion. Joey Brown is 16th ahead of Francisco Macedo and Andrea Dupé. Vic Stevens is ahead of Alex Caralto from Raul Martinez, Rafael Devini, Rinsavos and Ben Smith. The one retirement was the one driver who decided to stay on wets, and that was Adam El Oster, who realised fairly quickly that it wasn't going to work.